As an international student who is looking for offers in Europe to study for probably a scholarship or very cheap or affordable tuition fee, I want to tell you that if you are that student, then you should be looking at universities in Italy. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel and thank you so much for joining today. If this is your first time, please do not forget, subscribe to our channel below here. There is a subscribe button and make sure you like this video for us. Please like the video for us. Thank you so much for understanding. So I want to talk about a university in Italy that has a lot of scholarships. There are a lot of universities in Italy that has multiple scholarships, but of course, international students do not know about this because most of us, we do not really check the university site. Now, I will talk about some things that you need to know before you move to Italy, before I come back to the scholarship options. Italy is one of those countries I would not really advise international students to migrate with family, though it is very much possible for you to migrate with a family, your wife, your children to Italy, because of course the embassy can grant you the visa, but it is going to be somehow stressful, especially for somebody who hasn't established life in Italy first, or for somebody who is still young and struggling, who hasn't really established, because family is something you know will never understand. Please, so if you are an international student and you are looking for places where you can actually move with your family, and of course I would suggest that you look at places like UK, take Sweden, take the United States, probably take Portugal. Of course, if you have little cash on you, you can take Portugal, but I would not, like I said, I would not encourage Italy. Even the Portugal, if you have some cash on you, all right? So that is what you should know. Italy, to stay in Italy for 5 years, there is a possibility for you to get permanent residency. Before, permanent residence in Italy was 10 years straight, but nowadays it has an expiring date, which means that before you could live in Italy direct for 10 years before you get your Italian passport. But now the situation is different. A lot of things have changed in Europe. So that is something you should know. Now, again, schools in Italy has a scholarship option called the Italian government scholarship, and they equally have scholarships per region. So in this particular university I'm going to be discussing about, you are going to see how you can study in Italy actually for affordable tuition fee with 2 sets of scholarships available. All right, now the last thing I want to talk about in Italy is that there is a possibility for you to do pre-enrollment before you apply for the visa. The pre-enrollment is done in 2 sections or 2 ways. The first one is you first of all have to register with the university. Then you do pre-enrollment with the portal called Universitali. And if you do pre-enrollment with Universitali, which is a central platform where you are going to have all the programs taught in various universities in Italy, you equally need to go to the Italian embassy, because when you were filling the forms at Universitali or using the Italian university website, you were asked to give the name of an embassy that you are going to be applying for your study visa to. All Italian universities ask for this. So at the end of the day, the reason they are asking you that is because they want you to carry your original documents and show the Italian consular or embassy where you are applying that those documents are real. And remember, before you even take the documents to go and present them to the officials, you need to pass with the documents through the Ministry of Education and through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your own home country. Nigerians, take note of this. Cameroonians, take note of this. All right, now there are some documents you still need to apply to this university, but before I talk about the documents, the name of this university is called Politecnico di Milano. This school is a polytechnic institute in Milan, and you are going to be applying for the programs first of all. Then when you get admissions, that is when you have the possibility to apply for the second set of scholarships. But remember that as you apply, the scholarships are awarded according to academic merit. And the documents you need to supply to this university include your previous experiences. Probably maybe you have some working experience or you have some research experience. They can help you, all right? Then the next set of documents is a motivation letter. The use of the motivation letter now is because, remember, you are applying for a scholarship alongside your studies. And if you are given the studies, you might still not get the scholarship. But however, this scholarship is going to be determined, or your motivation letter is going to determine if you are going to get the scholarship, because the things you are going to explain within the motivation letter is what is going to guarantee that you are going to get the scholarship. So you have to pay attention to all these details, and remember that your motivation letter is very important. The next set of documents you need include your CV, which is the curriculum vitae, and your academic transcript. Your transcript is very important to any Italian university because it shows the number of courses you have done in the past or in your past education. And remember, your diploma is equally very important because it shows you have graduated from the university. These are the list of documents. For those that are not English speakers, of course, you still have to demonstrate that you can speak English, you understand English language, and of course, you will not have problems when studying in this Italian university. Now, moving further to the programs available, I will give you the list of programs available at the end of this video. But for now, let's talk about the scholarships. There are three main scholarships I'm going to be talking about in this particular Politecnico di Milano, and the first scholarship is the Platinum Scholarship. The Platinum Scholarship is being offered to admitted students at Politecnico di Milano, and the Platinum Scholarship is worth 10,000 euros plus a tuition fee waiver. The second set of scholarship I want to talk about at Politecnico di Milano is the Gold Scholarship. The Gold Scholarship is worth 5,000 euros plus a tuition fee waiver. The last scholarship I want to talk about, which is the third scholarship, is called the Silver Scholarship. The disadvantage with the Silver Scholarship is that the Silver Scholarship does not provide monthly stipends, but rather it only gives a tuition fee waiver. This is something you need to put into consideration before you apply to this particular university called Politecnico di Milano. There are other universities in Italy, like the University of Trento, the University of Casemiro, all right, the University of Milan, and other state universities, even the University of Torino. There are a lot of schools in Italy, so you have to take your time to verify if the universities are all open and have programs for you. And English language is very important to consider when you are applying for schools in Italy. Now, I equally want to make you understand that it is good you can apply to this university using the separate application, which means that you must not go through Universitali, which is the central platform in which most of the programs are located with the university. So you can do a private application, or let's say a separate application. Equally, remember that English taught programs are usually scarce sometimes in most Italian university. So I would encourage you to always verify very well if you want to apply to programs in Italy. So please put this into consideration. Now, another scholarships that you can apply to this university, there are two more scholarships that you can apply to this university, and those scholarships has the chance, or let me say there is a possibility for you to equally get accommodation attached to these two sets of scholarships that are found on this university's page, and they are called Polo di Cremenal, and the next one is called Polo di Placenza. All right. Well, I'm not an Italian, so these are very difficult pronunciation, but please, you have to verify these scholarships are equally given to a particular set of students in particular degree programs available in this university. I hope you understand. It's not for everybody. So if you are looking at your own particular program, verify the scholarship section on the page, or let me say on the degree program you want to apply for at Politecnico di Milano. They may have a private scholarship, but the general scholarship for all programs are these three scholarships: the Platinum, the Gold, and the Silver scholarships. I hope you understand. Now, this scholarship range from accommodation to monthly stipends, and the monthly stipend is about 5,000 euros. So in case you are awarded these other scholarships separately out of the main silver, gold, and silver platinum scholarships, you are going to get 5,000 euros addition to your accommodation. And sometimes you would decide if they should give you accommodation or they should give you the cash, or sometimes you may decide if they should give you cash and leave the accommodation. So it depends on you. Now please remember that legalization of your documents are very important, and you should make sure that you legalize your documents appropriately so that you can apply for these scholarships. Now let's take a look at the programs available from bachelor's to master's to PhD programs at Politecnico di Milan. Hello guys, so these are some of the programs available at Politecnico di Milano. If you check very well, you are going to see, all right, there are 45 active courses, and by next year's offers for international students, some courses may be added, which is this semester that is going to start here. I would just want to show you something from my laptop. That's why I haven't recorded the screen. All right, please take a look here from A to the highest alphabet. You have agricultural engineering, architectural design and history, automation and control engineering, biomedical engineering, almost all engineering courses. All right, you do not need to worry about communication design, computer science and engineering. All right, if you check very well, you will see that most of them are in English language. Have you seen on your right hand side? Some are in English and Italian, some are in Italian only, while a majority of them are in English. Environmental and land planning engineering, geoinformatics, all right, up to mechanical engineering. You equally have telecommunication, urban planning and all right. So if you can see here, this is the British flag on your right hand side, which means that the courses are in English. All right, and some are in Milan, some are not in Milan. All right, some are in Cremona, some are in Piacenza, some are in Milan. So you have to pay attention to this. For the website, you are going to find it in the video description box. All you need to do when you reach the website, you just come to the menu at the top here. You click menu. When menu opens, then you are going to see a list of programs. All right, you click programs and find these courses. Then if you want to check the departments, you come down here. The schools, you come down here, then the campuses. So this is how you are going to go about it. Then you can click on the various courses for more information. If you like, you just click on a particular course, all right, and it will open. So that is how it is at that is how you are going to study at Politecnico di Milano. Just take a particular course, then you decide on which one you are going to be studying, all right, or what you are going to be studying, then you are good to go. I hope this video will help somebody. Until we meet again in another one.